Hey guys, Mike here with a new DLC review. Today's subject is Torn by Natalie Imbruglia. How about Natalie what's-her-name? Yeah, that works, especially considering I don't know who the hell this person even is. As a matter of fact, according to Wikipedia, hardly anyone else does either. She was relevant in Australia, from which she hails, for less than a decade. The album with Torn on it, Left of the Middle, went quintuple platinum in Australia. Her follow-up album only went gold, and ever since, she's just been a curious piece of history. As for the United States, Torn was a minor hit at best, not even cracking the top 40. If you're wondering what my point is, here goes. How Harmonix managed to dig up this gem, end quote, is beyond me. I guess they were desperate to license something they could afford. Anyway, let's stop wasting time. Let's tear into, that one song with the one title. The drum's main beat in Torn is 8 hits, which is more than Natalie had in the US. Anyway, for someone like me, this is physically painful. Granted, since I'm American, my physique is rather typical for said nationality, so this probably won't make a difference to you depending on who you are. So that's pain on my right hand. I tried using my left hand in conjunction with my right on the yellows to help compensate. Unfortunately, that didn't get me very far. Throughout the entire song are what I like to call ghost snares within the beat. The worst thing is that this is more or less the entire song. Playing Torn on drums, for me at least, was like taking a 4.5 minute hike up my very own Trail of Tears. And I mean that in a more literal sense than what you're probably thinking right now. Because of the physical pain Torn has brought me, I'll probably never play it on drums again. Keep in mind that I'm terrible at said instrument anyway. You yourself may enjoy the fast beat and the ghost snares to mix it up, but only for so long. The song is very repetitive. I give drums a 4.5 out of 10. The bass chart begins with a 10 measure weight. You get some basic strumming throughout the song. Most drums are on half beats, but there are some on the quarter beats as well. In addition, Torn on bass has plenty of grace notes. If you're going to miss anywhere in the song, these grace notes will probably be it, most notably in the pre-choruses. Aside from the grace notes, there are tons of other hopos as well. What I've already said is essentially the whole song. I give bass a 6 out of 10. The verses on guitar is just the same 3 chords with some muted strums. Yes, the muted strums are charted. The rest of the song is just grace notes and sustains, for the most part. There are some other hopos thrown in there, but the song is so simple that it's just whatever to me. The only other thing I have to tell you about is the guitar solo at the very end. It's about 42 seconds long and it has only 20 notes in total. That's less than 1 note per 2 seconds. As you could probably guess, it's all just sustains. I'd rather just play the verse chords some more, really. I give guitar a 3.5 out of 10. Vocals for Torn has a range of a little more than 2 octaves. Not to get too far ahead of myself, but the song makes great use of it. Anyway, Torn begins with a 5 measure weight. The verses use the lower octave while the pre-choruses use the higher octave. The choruses, on the other hand, bring something to the table that you don't see very often. Some phrases actually use both octaves within the same phrase. It starts off in the higher register and drops halfway through. This is arguably the most fun part of the whole song for a solo vocalist. Not only that, but the harmonies add a lot of variety as well. This is definitely a good trio song. Not much else to say about the subsequent verses, pre-choruses, and choruses. So let's skip right to the ending. I absolutely love this part. It starts off with the harmonies each doing their own thing, and then midway through, the melody does its own thing as well. Ugh, I really want to get a squad together to sing this now. Too bad I have no real life friends willing to do this, or any at all. Anyway, onto the scores. The melody is a 7 out of 10. The register drop in the choruses is definitely cool, and there's enough variety elsewhere to keep you entertained. The harmony score is an 8 out of 10. The harmonies in Torn are only really prominent in the choruses and the ending. There are a couple of phrases in the bridge, but neither are anything special. When the harmonies are prominent, however, they will be a blast. The party score is a 5 out of 10. Like I said at the start, Natalie What's-It was only relevant for so long and not much of the world. The final vocal score is a 6.7 out of 10. Overall, Torn is a decent addition to the rock band catalog. Definitely consider this for bass and absolutely pick this up for vocals. Those looking for a good time on guitar and drums should look elsewhere. I give Torn by Natalie Icky Thump a final score of a 5.2 out of 10. That's my time. If you enjoyed, please give us a like, and also be sure to subscribe for more rock band content in the future. Be sure to check out some of our other videos, and have a great day, everyone.
He was warm, he